When you hear about a new David Fincher project, you sit up and pay attention. This is the guy that did Fight Club, Gone Girl,
Panic Room, The Game, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo,
Benjamin Button.
His list goes on and on and on and on.
An incredible director. He is the showrunner of this show. He also is the person who kickstarted House of Cards back when House of Cards was really exceptional. Obviously, that's dropped off in the time since. We have been tracking this show right since it was first announced, right since he was first attached, right since Charlize Theron was attached as a producer. We were expecting this to be not only a new Fincher project, so that's an instant lock-in, but this kind of seems like it might be a Hannibal replacement. We're still missing that show.
And at first we thought he was only going to be producing it, but now we do know that he is not only directing the first episode, which means he's setting the tone and the style for the show, he's also directing the second episode as well as the last episode. So if that doesn't get you very excited,
all over it.
I don't know what does, because I'm keen to watch this trailer.
That's all you need to know at this stage. Let's just check this out.
It's not easy butchering people. It's hard work. Physically and mentally, I don't think people realize you need to vent.
You know, there's a lot more like me.
Do you think so?
40 years ago, your FBI was founded hunting down John Dillinger. Now, we have extreme violence between strangers.
We travel around the country and teach FBI techniques to cops.
You guys mind if I bother you for a minute?
She was found cuffed and lashed to the bed.
What people won't do to each other. There's nothing people won't do.
How can we help? We should be using every resource we can. Talking to the smartest people we find from the broadest possible spectrum.
Are criminals born? Or are they formed?
Psychopaths are convinced that there's nothing wrong with them, so these men are virtually impossible to study. Yet you have found a way in near perfect laboratory conditions.
Hello, ladies.
That's what makes this so exciting and potentially so far-reaching.
I can't let these guys rub off on me. The way they view sex.
And women.
It is not our job to commiserate with these people. It is our job to electrocute them.
We can't like everything we do. We're talking to serial killers.
Serial killers.
New terminology.
I'm trying to warn you, your attitude is going to bite you in the ass.
So young to be ruining people's lives. What did you do?
You're developing a pattern of behavior that will not sustain you here. Agent Ford, if you leave, I can't help you.
There's no procedural rule book for how to talk to these people.
If any of this is gonna work, we need to talk to more subjects.
More!
You want truffles? You gotta get in the dirt with the pigs.
How do we get ahead of crazy if we don't know how crazy thinks?
Fuck yes! Oh my god! Like, one thing the two films we forgot to mention of Fincher's work was both Seven and Zodiac.
So the two obvious ones here.
The two obvious, like, you know, psychopathic-led serial killer films that he's done before.
That was just drenched in Fincher.
Just drenched.
That accurate, precise style, that locked off tripod slider jib feeling.
And with him being obsessed and kind of like, you know, playing with these themes, we've seen him play in this area beforehand. This is all still so new. This is such new territory for him, especially with the characters, the interactions of our lead character played by Jonathan Goff, who I think is an exceptional actor. I saw him pop up in The Normal Heart, and he has so much talent, so I'm so glad to see he's got the lead here. And then to see, like, the lead character interact with the serial killers in this way.
That little, like, montage of, like, all the different people he's going to be going, like, head-to-head with is, like, oh my god, yes.
Just, like, this is such an exciting project. It's terrifying, it's new, it's original, and it's got Fincher all over it.
Is that, like, I'm just looking at that, and that's, like, a quite bizarrely structured teaser. I mean, I love that as a trailer, but, like, it's Fincher, can you imagine how good it's going to be by default? Like, this guy doesn't drop the ball anymore, it just doesn't happen. Alien 3 wasn't even really his fault. This guy is just one of the masterminds of his generation. He's just, I'm so all in on this.
Yeah.
We will say, like, right now, obviously it's Netflix, so it's kind of hard to review episode by episode, and considering Australian internet doesn't hold up the standards, we can't necessarily binge it, but we will definitely be reviewing the season overall. Because, yeah.
Just look at this. Look how freaking good it looks. Oh my god. So those are our thoughts on Mindhunter. I just can't even right now. What are you thinking? Let us know in the comment section below.
And we're down this road worth hitting our subscribe button to see more stuff from us, including our review when it does come around.
And don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter, all at Breaking Banter.